Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are here for round 4 of the Sim Series F1, and I will be back in just a second. Sorry about that, I just forgot to close my door. But here are your point standings. So it is Sergio Perez, Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, George Russell, Lance Stroll, Carlos Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, Valtteri Bottas, Pierre Gasly, Esteban Ocon, Alexander Albon, Nico Hulkenberg, Daniel Ricciardo, Kevin Magnussen, Logan Sargent, Yuki Tsunoda, and Guan Yu Zhu. And I did learn his name. And then Red Bull is, of course, still on top. Mercedes, Ferrari, Aston Martin, McLaren, Alpine, Alfa Romeo, Williams, Haas F1 team, and AlphaTauri. But we are ready for the Spanish Grand Prix. And we will be following George Russell, Lando Norris. Where's your leader? It is Charles Leclerc. George Russell. George Russell out in front of qualifying. George Russell still in the lead. Yeah, George Russell has the lead. Leclerc second, Alonso third, Verstappen fourth. Verstappen finally having a good qualifying run. He has not had a good qualifying run yet. He's been really bad in qualifying. Russell will easily lead lap 1 with Alonso, Leclerc, Verstappen, Hamilton, Stroll, Perez. Perez sitting in 7th, Norris, Sainz, and Piastri, of course, 10th place. I mean, who better than Oscar Piastri? Yeah, but as we head back to the front, it is... Oh my, Fernando Alonso might just qualify on pole. Fernando Alonso will qualify on pole position, I believe. Will it be? Will it be? And we're just waiting for that final guy to cross the finish line. Alright. So, here we go. For the pole position, of course, Piastri, Verstappen in 9th, Norris 8th, Sainz 7th, Stroll 6th, Perez 5th, Russell 4th, Leclerc 3rd, Hamilton 2nd, and Fernando Alonso with the pole position. Alright, here we go, guys. The green flag for Fernando Alonso. Lewis Hamilton is on hards. Stroll, Norris, Bottas, Sargent, and Tsunoda are on hards. Lewis Hamilton. Those hard tires last 3 to 4 laps, while softs only last 2 to 3. Crazy how hard the tire wear here is in Spain. Pitting is essential. And Leclerc is already heading off track. Russell in 2nd. And Alonso has a huge lead. Russell, Leclerc. Here comes Perez with a big shot. And he'll move into 4th place. And yeah, it is still Alonso with a quite a big lead, actually. So it's Alonso, Russell, Leclerc, Perez. And yeah, those tires are just not holding up. The first guy on hard is Lewis Hamilton. He's fallen down to 6th place, but he will start to make up time. And here comes George Russell right behind Fernando Alonso. Sergio Perez to the lead. Sergio still holding a good lead. Sainz, he hasn't won yet this season. But the championship battle right now is between Sergio Perez, Lewis Hamilton, and wherever he is, 12th place Max Verstappen. But of course, it's your leaders, Perez, Hamilton. Oh. Oh. I have bad allergies. Perez comes down. Looks like it'll be Norris also staying out. Anyone else? Stroll stays out. I believe that's it for people staying out. So, Norris, Hamilton, and Stroll all staying out. We'll see. Hamilton, he won last race. He's already got a really strong car for this race. And yeah, let's see how our back runners are doing. Logan Sargent really far behind, and there's a battle in the back. But we're going to head back to our leaders. Hamilton down pit road, of course. He has to pit, and Leclerc is your new leader. After winning race 1, here is Charles Leclerc with Fernando Alonso, Sergio Perez, Carlos Sainz, and Lewis Hamilton in your top 5. Right now, Perez is your points leader. He, having a good race, really boosts him up even more. If Leclerc wins again, that's pretty surprising. And here comes Alonso. Fernando Alonso, but he doesn't make the pass. Leclerc will hold on, and Sergio Perez, he has a faster car because he's on softs and better tire wear. Leclerc still holds the lead. It's Alonso, Perez, Sainz, Hamilton, Norris, and Russell battling. And then Verstappen, of course, Gasly, Piastri, and here comes Stroll. Is that a surprise? No. What is the surprise? It's Daniel Ricciardo sitting in 13th. But lap traffic, no, and it is Leclerc, and here come your other hard pushers, Lewis Hamilton. No, it's Lando Norris in the lead. Lando Norris has taken over the lead, as he is just a lot faster on those softs. Lando, finally having a good race. I think he deserves it. Norris is a really good competitor. I can see him easily winning 1 or 2 races this season, maybe even 3. And here comes Lewis Hamilton. No. Norris still able to hold that spot. Norris in the lead. Hamilton second. Third is... Here comes... Oh, Norris and Verstappen are pitting. And that'll put Leclerc up to second. And your leader is still Lewis Hamilton. But Leclerc on really good tires. So is Alonso, Perez, Russell. Here comes Norris battling with Sainz and Verstappen in 8th. Really just not the season Verstappen was looking for. Here comes Norris, and he's really fast. But I don't think he'll... Yeah, no, he doesn't have the fastest lap. Hamilton, not even on pace for fastest lap at all. I think Alonso's more on pace. Here comes Leclerc, though. And Leclerc will be pitting, and now it is Fernando Alonso, your leader. So now Alonso up to first place, and he's had a really fast car. But not fastest lap at all. So he will get the pole, but looks like he's not going to get fastest lap. Here comes Norris. Norris also really fast today. We'll see if Lando can do anything. Lando! Nope, it's not going to be Lando taking the pass. Alonso's going to shut the door on him. I mean, if Fernando Alonso wins, it's not that big of a surprise. He did win the pole. And Norris is being held up by Sargent. And now there's Hulkenberg also. Behind him is a slower Leclerc. Perez, Hamilton, and Alonso will come out in 5th. But your leader is still Lando Norris. On lap 10, halfway down this race, and Lando is holding the lead. Lando Norris passes Hulkenberg with ease. Hulkenberg tries to put the block, but he can't. And Hulkenberg is trying to battle back, but it won't happen. Oh my god, something amazing is happening. Never mind. I thought Piastri really did have the car, but, nah, here's the thing. It's because of Lance Stroll that Piastri's where he is. See, look. Yeah, there goes Piastri. He's officially lost that spot. Now sitting in 11th, though, Pierre Gasly. He could break his streak of top 10s and Esteban Ocon, too. What if we head over to the leader? It is... Oh, wrong thing. It is Charles Leclerc out in front now. And he'll come down pit road, which will make Lewis Hamilton your leader. Look at that, Lewis Hamilton. He takes the lead. Lewis, he's been really fast this season. I wouldn't be surprised if he can take another win. 2 wins in a row. And he could take the championship lead because a win will pass Perez because he's 2 points off. And a win is 5 more than second place. Even second to third, that's 3 more. So, yeah, but Lando Norris has a really fast car this race. He might even be on pace for fastest lap now. Look how fast he's been running it. On 12 of 20, just 8 to go, and Norris is off track a bit. That'll leave Hamilton even more room to get ahead. But now Lando Norris, the number 4, is ahead. Leclerc in second. Norris is on a little worse tires, though. But Leclerc is on softs. Fernando Alonso, Sergio Perez, George Russell, top 5. Verstappen sitting in 7th. Stroll, Sainz, Gasly. And Gasly's in the 9th, but Sainz is just going to pass him right back up. And Norris, still your leader on those hard tires. 13 to 20. Lando was having a really good race. I did give some people a rating change, so I did notice Lando was kind of underperforming, so I gave him a bit of a rating change. Here comes Leclerc, and that'll mean Perez is ahead. Anyone else? Hamilton, Verstappen also passed. Russell and Alonso into the pits. Hamilton in third, Perez second, and a big lead. 3 second lead for Lando Norris. Can Lando pull it off and be the 4th different winner this season? Not exactly what the real F1 season's doing. Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez. Okay. Lando Norris comes down pit road. Who will that mean he pass? Alright, Sergio Perez, and Lando will have to pit again. Yes, he will. He will have to pit again. So about one other scheduled pit stop, maybe 2 for some people. Leclerc now in second. Not actually that far off of Perez, and he's got a faster car because Perez is on bad tires. This is really big, but Leclerc is being slowed up by Alexander Albon, but he'll get by. Alexander not having a good race, sitting in 14th. And there goes Perez a bit off track. Leclerc is catching up really fast. Yeah, Leclerc is really catching up. And Leclerc is your new leader. Look at that. Charles Leclerc in the lead. And Bottas is now lapped. So it's 13th and back lap down. Zhu going to go 2 laps down. Tsunoda already 2 laps down. Oh, something's wrong with Tsunoda. He's like really far behind. Hold up. Oh, Yuki's super far behind. Yeah, he's not performing. Leclerc still out in front, and I do have allergies, I'm sorry, but now Norris looking to take the lead, and then it's Perez quite a ways back. Russell, Verstappen in 5th, and Hamilton. Hamilton really falling off, and Leclerc is down pit road, so that'll make Norris your new leader with 17 to 20. He does not have to pit, actually. Does he? I think Lando has to pit again. He might try to stretch it as far as he can, but I think Lando's lost this race. I think Sergio... No, Sergio... There's still some... I don't know. Do they all have to take one more stop? I think they do. I think Norris is going to just have to come down right now. Oh, he's not. Neither is Perez. Anyone else? Oh, Leclerc is 4 seconds off of them. The top 2, and there's Russell. Yeah, he had to pit. That'll put Verstappen down to 5th because of Hamilton passing him. But it's Norris and Perez. It's 5-second gap between Perez and Leclerc. It is these 2 for the win. Lando Norris or Sergio Perez. Sergio's on a little bit better tires, but not for long. But Sergio has the raw straightaway speed, because not only is he the number 1 rated team in the Red Bull, and Lando's 5th overall team, but he's on those soft tires, and they're both going to come down pit road. It is such a tight battle for the win. Leclerc also has to come down to pit road. Is anyone staying out? George Russell. George Russell gets to stay out, and he'll move into 3rd place. Big move for George Russell. And now they're both on soft, so it's just who has the raw pace? Sergio Perez or Lando Norris? Sergio's really fast. 33.65. That is the fastest lap by, like, far. Yeah. Sergio's getting slowed down by Esteban Ocon. That's going to probably give Lando Norris the win. Coming on to the last lap, Lando Norris is your leader. Oh, look at that. Piastri's in 11th. He could actually lose his streak of 10th places. But yeah, I did not think giving Lando Norris a little bit of rating change would really do this much. But I felt he was underperforming. He's really far down in the points already. And yeah, Perez 1 second back. It is not enough time. And then Leclerc too. Yeah, not enough time. I'm so sorry about my nose too. I have the worst allergies today. And last night, Lando Norris coming down the stretch. Lando Norris will win race 4, and that is our 4th different winner. Lando Norris has done it. Hey, I'm happy for Lando. I'm happy for Lando. I feel like he really deserved that win. Yeah, he deserved that win. Oh, I forgot to go back and see where everyone else is. Well, looks like it'll be Perez, Leclerc, Hamilton, Russell, Verstappen, Alonso, Sainz, Stroll, and Piastri. Piastri makes a pass for 10th. That'll make Gasly an 11th. That's hilarious. Piastri another 10th place. But is Lando Norris winning his first race of the season? So Lando takes victory here in Spain. And Perez 2nd, Leclerc 3rd, Hamilton 4th, Russell 5th, Verstappen 6th, Alonso 7th, Sainz 8th, Stroll 9th, Piastri another 10th place. Gasly 11th. Oh, I was holding down something else. Ocon 12th, Bottas 13th, Albon 14th, Ricciardo 15th, Hulkenberg 16th, Sargent 17th, Magnussen 18th, Zhu 19th, Tsunoda in 20th. So that'll mean in the point standings, Perez is your points leader, of course, and also Perez got the fastest lap, like, with ease. Sergio Perez. There was no contest about Sergio Perez doing it, man. Perez had the pace. He had the raw pace all that race, but he just couldn't come with it in the end. But it is Sergio Perez, Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, George Russell, Lando Norris moves up to 6th, Fernando Alonso, Carlos Sainz, Lance Stroll, Oscar Piastri, Pierre Gasly, Valtteri Bottas, Esteban Ocon, Alexander Albon, Nico Hulkenberg, Daniel Ricciardo, Logan Sargent, Kevin Magnussen, Yuki Tsunoda, and Guan Yu Zhu. So that also means for the teams, it's Red Bull Racing, Mercedes, Ferrari, Aston Martin, McLaren, Alpine, Alfa Romeo, Williams, Haas F1 team, and AlphaTauri. So, after 4 beautiful races, it comes down to 4 different winners now in race 1. At Australia, it was Charles Leclerc, race 2, Bahrain, Sergio Perez, race 3, China, Lewis Hamilton, and race 4, Spain, not Fernando Alonso, oh my god, I can't speak, Lando Norris. So yeah, all these guys, they really deserved what they got today. The fastest lap award, the pole, and of course the win. I'm actually surprised Fernando kind of just dipped that race. He didn't really do that good. But I will see you in the next one. Later.